You
You
are
fucking
supposed to
bastard.
be, you
You
are
fucking bastard. You would always give me the
this,
shittiest job.
this is
You would
all.
tell the boss, I want to do the main part, and you would just put me in the corner and have a broom, and I would just clean. So I'm just gonna sit here. I'm
This
gonna
kind of
eat
lack
my.
of cooperation is why we always get put in, are made to clean up the mess after the plays are over. And yes, this is the kind of reason is why we kind of lose the street plays. All right, your cooperation is really not working right now.
Why do we have to listen to this sad excuse of a performance anyway?
I mean, I kind of was digging into it. Girl,
I
you
mean,
kind of.
Elvin's asking that from the background.
Girl, yeah, girl, come on. We kind of digging it. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Let me have. Let me.
You,
Let
the
me
only
just.
thing you're digging is your own grave.
Oh, he has done that many times. Lilman, do your death zombie performance right now.
God damn it! You have to stop calling me Lilwyn. First of all, this is a little bit annoying, man. Come on,
Hey,
Lilwyn. Seriously, either call me Wayne or either just call me Wayne. I'll be happy with Wayne.
unfortunately, we I would have agreed, but we here are a democracy. Renki, Elwyn, it'll be a vote amongst us.
You know what? Since you says my sorry ass tonight, I'm gonna let it go. My friend, call me Lilwyn, call me whatever you want. But you're gonna perform for me, and I'm digging it. So keep continuing. Wanna know how you got into this fucking mess?
Okay,
But
then, little bitch.
by the way, you wanna continue that, or look what the fuck is going on there? Your reptile is this your friends? What is this reptilian bitches? Ah. Uh, uh,
These people. There's a long story over here.
how long?
Shouldn't
Because they
insult.
are
Probably
yeah.
shouldn't insult people who have more sense in their heads than you do.
I
Hey,
mean,
what?
honestly, not. I'm not being xenophobic right now, but these looks like little kids, chittering kids, and they're what the fuck they're trying to do? They're trying to get in my sleeves, my robes. I have no food. I do stink. So get away. I don't want you to know how much I stink, dude. Delacroix, come on. You know how much I like being clean. Can we make sure these guys don't really lick me with their come on, don't use a tongue.
It's
And
it's making you cleaner, I would say.
Jeez, this is all. I'm so
Could I get a lick?
confused
I've
right now.
been pretty dirty from that whole underworld
I
slug
mean,
water.
I don't have an issue with them licking with me, but they have these little, I don't know what to call on their tongues, like a cat, these little, I don't know, whiskers on their tongue, and it kind of feels like, I don't know, erotic a little bit, and I don't want to be feel erotic right now. So they're kind of giving me mixed signals, man. So
It's okay.
right now,
It's okay. Okay.
You.
Just think of Elwyn and all the erotism will disappear. She has the sex appeal of a. I whispered closely in Lilwyn's ear.
uh-huh.
Better?
Yeah, and at this point of time, contrast to what you say,
Perception. Hold on.
Wayne is actually not trying to
I
check
am
out
rolling.
properly check out.
I am rolling.
Yeah. I mean, you have passive perception of I think 15. I think you will be hearing this. Like not the 100% details, but they were talking about you
See,
and
because
and it's very
Delacroix has no perception of sexual attractiveness because he's asexual.
yeah,
So
yeah.
The minute I overhear these things happen, like I'm already behind Lil Wayne and I am looking at him with my glasses and I adjust them
Dude,
like an
at
anime
this,
protagonist, and I come and I say that did someone say Elven erotica? And then I remove my book of Elvish Paradise and I show them, you're he's not wrong.
No, not the book
did I take a
again.
book? Did I take this book? See, see. Do you have any sexual attractiveness to this? There is zero.
my
arousal at this.
man's it's a little bit hard, but we can make it work. And now that he's looking like how a movie director would look at a young, he's looking like, we can work with that. Not bad actually.
Is
All
he
we have to
looking at
do is,
me?
yeah, he's looking at you with that kind of, and he's like, all we have to do
I give
is
him
just,
I give him my best glare. And he
yeah,
looks at
that's
me.
amazing. You you are like a bossy bitch, I tell you, man. All we have to do is remove a little bit of this wooden bow, move your. Even though I like the fur, we'll move a little with this. We'll add a little gloss on your cheeks and some eye shade, and you're gonna be
As he
popping.
says this, I'm going to draw a dagger and I'm going to twirl it dangerously in my hand.
He,
Like not
he
it's not up I'm not holding it up. It's just my hand is like in a normal position, like hanging down at the right side, but I'm twirling a dagger in it like very
he
contemplatively.
he gives a nod at Victor and he says, "Feisty, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can make this work."
And then
I don't know,
I
man.
look at Elwyn and see, look at this page. And I flip the page and I see she's doing exactly what this person is doing here.
Ma'am,
It's kind of
my man,
kinky.
has anyone told you how much potential you have in your? Did you write this smut all by yourself?
Are you kidding me?
Great
There's
literature.
no potential in her there.
I mean, I kind of feel like you were impressed by the way she saved your ass. I mean, I could see that glitter in your eyes when she saved your asses. I kind of, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
It was gratitude for the act of being saved, but sexual attractiveness is an entirely different thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
you're right. You know me, but though, if I see a person, I have to flirt. You know me. I'm open to all. I'm exactly opposite of you. Nothing sparks your interest, and literally everything sparks my interest. These little kids, I mean, these small, short reptilian boys, this amazing elven longbow shotter. I don't know, this little blue fella, man, you're amazing too. Frankly, tell me honestly, did you write this smut? I'm in literature, and
it's
I ask you, Renki, did you write the Elvish
Uh,
Paradise?
Unfortunately, I did not write it.
you got it
Although
from
it
the woman,
was,
right?
yeah, it was given to my second mother.
Your
Let's just
second
say,
mother, man,
yes,
I
she
would
was
love
like
to
a
be in
mother
your
to me. She
I
was
would
she.
love to be in your house with both of your mothers. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, they have a lot of
Yeah,
children, about
You
100 of them.
100 of them.
Yeah,
Damn. I think Delacroix. We made a play, right? Where we had this great orc and this elf, and they had this huge family of about couple of hundred spawns of them.
oh
Most of
yeah,
them were
we
elves.
didn't we?
Yeah,
It was an overnight assignment where we it was presented a challenge by a mouse that we couldn't produce a romance between an orc and an elf. But I remember that being a big hit.
it was a
God, that's
wholesome experience.
very
I
wholesome.
I tell you that how we subverted the orcs and the maidens' point of view, their whole personality, fucking amazing and
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, and who knew that the crazy part was that it wasn't running well because the main character, the main orc's name was Oblongo Avatar Fokalata, and people were like, "That's a bit too
what?
hard." And so we made the most genius change. It's Oblongo Lata, Flokalata, and we
That's
eventually
not what you said the first time.
no, I said Flokalata Sorta Forkita. Correct.
I'm
oh my
So
I'm
god,
rolling insight on this guy,
I'm
man.
dying.
Yeah.
Oh no, I rolled
I'm
a nat.
dying.
Oh, you rolled a natural one. You look into this guy, and he has an encyclopedic levels of information on what he's talking about. And you feel in this moment, yeah, you could talk about to prose and literature to this guy, and he knows everything. He is a
Sure,
literal
he's a bard. He's a bard,
he's
so
a
I'm sure he
literal
knows.
theater guru in front of you, and yeah, if you sit by him and if you put a little bit effort into it, you feel like, yeah, he's gonna tell me all of the amazing
Yeah,
stories.
if I were
I
actually interested in theater, which I'm not,
actually
but
with
sure.
yeah, exactly. If you were to, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, meta roast at our friend.
uh,
I try to decipher what you said. I think I have missed 3 or 4 syllables over there.
Oblonga florata.
Maybe, I think he just said the double of it. But that's all I remember. But yeah, we'll keep on adding stuff into it. Maybe one time he'd
he
become.
was like he was titled by the uh he had his famous title that we kept, which was the Shuddering Trekker, and we kept like repeating the words and we kept doing it so fast over a time that it was like Shuddering Trekker, Shuddering Trekker, Shuddering Trekker, and eventually that became Shrek, and that name resonated so well with people,
Oh my god.
and
Oh my
that's when the
god.
play became a hit.
I kind of wish we did not signed our rights to it, man. Imagine the kind of royalty we would have gotten if we just did not sign that to our fucking theater guru. Fucking idiots we were.
Right. People still keep asking me where is Shrek the third part two. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's like Dark Soul 2 too. It's gonna come someday. Someday.
Like,
Someday. Ha. Oh boy. I haven't talked this much in the past 2 weeks.
Okay, by the way, DM, where are we right now while having this conversation?
Okay. Uh you were
I think we
as
were
you
headed to find Spencer, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we're getting the hell out, right? We're not on this map anymore. We're in like
yeah,
the
yeah,
middle,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. We just ended after your exit, and I did not wanted to go to another page. Just wanted to see how many people you have defeated with your words. So we ended on that map only.
Okay.
So yeah. So we are, let's say, since you have three people carrying with you, I would say you are just moving at the speed of 10 feet, and it's been 5 minutes that you've been moving. And where you see Renki's token, I would say you are here. And from this moment, every box is, let's say, 10 feet, 5 feet is 10 feet, like Araknyd used to say. So yeah, let's say,
Yeah, ideally we want to leave the same way as we came, right? Through
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
hole below the cart.
yeah. Right now in your purview, you see these carts, and the way you came, you feel like is behind this. So I would say you don't see what's behind all of this for
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Yeah. Okay, Renki I guess appears. Okay, I'll say Renki, as you appear here, yeah, around these carts. And yeah, mm, where your initial camp was, Delacroix, we'll continue the conversation in a bit. Okay. uh, you folks see this camp where you emerged, right?
Yeah.
Around this camp, you see three carts, kind of the same carts that you traveled the first time you went to Candlekeep. Those trudgels with the cage on it, and this time there are three of those trudgels, and every trudgel seems to have 4 or 5 figures into it.
4 5 figures.
In it, yeah.
I don't even want to know what they are. Let's just get out.
They are okay. What should I do? What should I do? Huh. I think we'll just use
Could
this
I?
Kobold's inventor token. Let's say there are three trudgels over there. I'll just yeah. That's cool. So they are parked about 10 or so feet behind the boundaries of the camp that you came from, and there are these three trudgels. What are you doing? Are you looking into that direction? Are you? What's up? Yeah, there seems to be three trudgels with 4 or 5 people inside them, like your trudgels that used to have, those. It felt like a cage on wheels. So this is what it feels like, and those cages, those wheels have 4 or 5 people into it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Then I would just take a peek, I guess. Just
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and take a peek. And these are
Make
the
a.
kobolds that we are kobolds, or are these the figures that you were talking about in the cage?
These are the figures that I was talking about. Every token
I
represents
think my
one
friends
card.
are on the door.
What's up, buddy? Delacroix?
I think he says friends are on the door.
Okay.
Huh.
So, are you leaving the session? What's up?
I think he's just going to open the door.
Okay, gotcha. So, Renki, as you are standing midst these tents, these makeshift tents that they are with the inventory, you kind of look into the give me a perception check. These don't you don't decipher who they are right now. I'm just using the tokens just to represent three traits. Just give me a perception check if you're looking into it.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, that's a 6. Oh boy, what's up with you rolling so amazing tonight?
I
But
know,
good.
man.
I think it started. It started.
It started. It
Six,
started
six
again.
and six. Yeah, natural one, 5.
66.
Yeah. So as you're looking into it, these kind of look like sort of kids, almost the same height of the reptilian friends you have, something like that. Or maybe someone is crouched down. It's a little hard to see from this distance, and they are like 80 or so feet away from you, with a little bit of bushes near them. There are some plants in the way. Kind of hard to see, but yeah.
Okay. I'm also able to see them, right? Can I make my own perception check?
Yeah, definitely, go ahead.
Okay. Rolled an
Hey,
11.
I'm sorry, what did I miss?
Not much, not much. These guys were just scouring what's in the trudgel. So, Renki, you are just able to see these, figures that seem to be on the same height as our friends over here, these reptilian, and or maybe some of them could be crouching, But Elwyn, as you look into it, you feel most of the trudgels, have those cloths over it. So there's not a amazing point of view where you can see what's inside those cages. But you move a little bit, and you duck down a little bit, you change a little bit of angles, and you see the first trudgel. It seems to have uh six kobolds in them. Seems like it. They are very
More
tired.
kobolds.
More kobolds in the first trudgel.
You
And
think these are Gagrius's friends by any chance?
huh? What you mean? Oh man, it will come back to me. I'm already apologizing for it.
I see.
Who?
Like you need to make this distinction. You also like every character of yours swears a lot, right? So you'll have to probably tone it down for a few other characters.
Yeah. No. There is an amazing Spencer's brother and the old granny. I'm 100% they're not gonna abuse. One of them is gonna be very pathetic, and one of them is could be. Let's see. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you see, yeah, these appears to be kobolds to you, and as you mentioned kobolds, Gagris just comes. What did you mean? More of us? More kobolds? No. There's not more of us. They
I
were
point
died.
towards I point towards the carriage where I see the six kobolds.
It's that moment where you point to him and he's looking into it. That moment in Lord of the Rings where Gimli is not even at the height of the. So he's just looking at the crate. Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Yeah. One, two, three planks of wood. Yeah. Nope. Doesn't seem like kobolds to me. Yeah.
Well, let's get closer. Once we get there, we'll see.
Okay. You guys are going closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of
They're
you
only
are
kobolds, so I won't really
okay.
I'll be looking around for any other bandits who are visible, but other than that, I won't try to hide myself from the kobolds.
Okay, gotcha. So as you approach, uh, gingerly approach, or like how you're not very being very stealthy or whatever, but as you approach, some twigs and whatnot, they press under your steps, and yeah, these guys, at least the kobolds, are aware something is approaching them, and as it happens, you feel like they are turning their back against you, and they kind of hide in the corners. So they just turn their back towards you, and it's kind of, you do see tails, red tails, but for the most part, it's hard to tell what's going on. They
Okay.
do appear for the most part to kobolds to you, but except that, it's kind of hard to see.
Okay, so I'll walk up to the cart with the cage in it.
Uh-huh.
And is Gagrius also here?
Gagris is kind of away from you, but
Okay, then I'll turn back and I'll tell them I'll make a motion to them to come forward.
okay, yeah. So he comes towards you, and yeah. Yeah. What's up?
So I'll tell him just look into this cage. Climb up, climb up and look into this cage.
I'm in my zone. Give me a moment. Wait. These smells. I know these smells. Yeah, these smells a little bit like my siblings. Yeah. And as you do, he scutters away, and he kneels a little, and he tries to unfurl the wrappings of the whatever choga or the clothes that is on the carts, and as he does it in a very frantic, dramatic way, he opens it. Imagine, Kiryu from Yakuza removing his shirt with just one click.
Yeah.
So yeah, he does that, and he throws the cloth in the air, and yeah, they appear to be kobolds which are very terrified of whatever is going on over here. The noises, maybe the people, or whatever is the circumstance. These guys feel very very afraid, and even though Gagrius kind of feels, they guys don't turn their backs on. They still have the backs on you, and they don't turn right now. But yeah, Gagri seems to say that they're kobolds, and you also now it's very apparent. Yeah, these
Okay.
guys seem
So
to be
are
kobolds.
these the same guys who came along with Jagreus? Like
No, no,
they
no,
are,
no, no,
right?
no. Yeah, no, no, no. They're different.
They're
Okay,
different.
where are those guys?
Those guys are behind you. They are
Okay, okay.
kind of helping the granny and the
Right, right.
yeah,
So
Whole new set of kobolds.
yeah, whole new set of kobolds.
Wait,
Well, so I'll tell Jagreus, okay, gather your siblings and let's go down to your cave again. We need to leave this place.
wait. What? Are we gonna leave? In Are we gonna leave them here? Don't
No,
we?
gather them up. Like they can get through the bars, right? And I'm looking at like they're small, right? They can get through the bars, right?
They kind of could if they were very athletic about it, very acrobatic about it. They could slide among, but like they are, like I said, they have their backs against you and they are not turning. And yeah, they
Yeah, so
have.
I'll tell Gagrius to like rouse them and like tell them to, you know, get
Hey,
through the
buddy,
bars
buddy,
and let's get going.
buddy. Hello. Uh, you see some of it. It says in the kobold's native language, whatever it is, draconic. You do anyone if you know
Yeah,
draconic?
I know Draconic.
So yeah, you would understand that. He says, "Hey, buddy, buddy, buddy. Uh, we are friends. We are approaching. Please, hello, answer me. We are friends." And as he's trying to do it, they don't seem to take much notice of
Wait, so
it.
he doesn't actually know them?
Seems like it.
Then why did we say there is siblings?
They smell like his siblings, he said.
Ah, okay.
Okay, then
Hello.
you know what? I think they're just scared, probably. So let's just hell, open the cages, I guess.
Yeah, I look around for a way to like open the cage.
There seems to be a lock and key mechanism.
Yeah, and I point to it and say, Renki, can you take
Yeah,
care of it?
sure, I can. And I pour the jug of acid on it.
What?
Okay, okay. I'm gonna do something. Let's see.
Of course
This
I
could
can.
go. This could go either way. Okay, so see, I rolled a 6 and a 5. You know what that means, right? You know what that
Either
means.
that's
As you pour the acid into it, it feels, the first hook seems to kind of give a, you know noise which kind of gives you a positive, affirmation that yeah, the lock is melting away, the metal is melting away. But as you do that, as you feel confident into it, and but in a couple of moments you feel the whatever, it's like it's welding in the reverse direction which you have expected. And for the most part where the key is supposed to go, the metal just melts into it. So yeah, it just melts into it, and now it kind of feels, it's going into it. Kind of tricky in this moment. What are you going to do?
So the lock didn't actually melt away, but it just became impossible to open now.
More or less, it did melt away for the most part, but it melted from the upper side, and then the whatever the liquid, it's like imagine welding, right? But it
Yeah.
welded, the acid corroded or melted the metal in the way that it does appear to be that
hey man, I
from.
can keep doing this all day. So I'll just
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah,
wait
yeah,
another
yeah,
2 minutes to spawn another
yeah,
bu- jug and I
yeah,
pour it
great.
again.
That's amazing. As you are waiting, Elvin, your keen senses uh, feel there's some movement in the wall over here. The barricades, that the wooden wall that have been made, and just like you saw 4, 5, 6 hours ago in the afternoon, there were a couple of people manning the wall. Yeah, you feel like there are more people, and it takes your attention towards the biggest thing, which is the door, the 12 feet door. It seems to be opened in this moment. And yeah,
The 12-foot door is like on this side.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'll try to hide and like peek what is coming out of the door if anything.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh.
Yeah, man, there's seven people. Four people seems to coming in the direction of the door, possibly outside the door.
Hmm.
Three people are around the top of the wall, and yeah, there are seven people. Four people seems to coming this direction, or at least outside the door. There seems
Okay,
to be
so
humanoid figures. Yeah,
they're coming
Mo-
towards.
more or less, they feel like they are coming outside the door, or at least in the direction of the door, which is like a good 60 feet away from you, but feels like the door opens in the direction of you folks. So exactly like here.
Uh, we need to leave, but we can't leave these kobolds here.
We can't leave. These could be my, I don't know, cousins, my brothers, my sisterlings, I don't know.
Why don't
Yeah,
you like test and find out if they are right now?
Wait,
And
wait, wait!
as
Don't rush me. Let me just do the one last pour and see if this works.
Go for it.
Okay, so as you are trying to do, the melt keeps on melting away. You feel like, yeah, it's getting worse. You feel like the lock is just jamming into the place, and then the next second, a huge 4, 5, 6 inches of goop of metal just falls onto the ground. And yeah, there's like a good gap into the mechanism, and the lock also seems to, even though it's melded and corroded, and it seems like, yeah. And yeah, even parts of door seems to be a little bit open, and yeah, you stand there and you feel like, yeah, it's done, you could open this now.
Okay, I
all right,
I
all
kick
right,
the door open and I say, put my
all right.
hand outside. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, Delacroix, and what were you doing,
Yeah,
Elwyn?
I'll tell Gagrius to grab his cousins and like I'm going to start looking around for the hole like beneath the cart. Which cart is it
Okay,
beneath?
okay, so I'm gonna roll something. -2. Okay. Hey, come on, come on, come on. We can't be that bad. We see, we are alike. We're gonna help you. We've got a place. Come on. And as he says that in Draconic, a little bit of video also says that in English, in common. And about three of the friends, three of his kobold people, they turn towards him, and they kind of have sadness in their eyes, and you know they are very broken in a lot of ways. They
Hmm.
do turn around and they do take one step back, but the other three don't.
All right. Come along. No time to waste. We're getting you out of here. I say this to the small kobolds like in Draconic, and
Make a persuasion check. As you say that in Draconic, three of the people, that started to get out, they feel inclined to come with you. They see that you have a couple of group with you, and you're armed, and
okay,
more or less they feel inclined to come with you.
okay.
Doesn't
Rolled an
feel
18.
like, as you say that, those three people come with you, but the other three, they just hide, and they are now holding the bars.
Lil Fen plans to enact Shrek today. You can come then.
Oh yeah, buddy, let's go, boys. We get it out of here. I'm gonna have a great play, me and my buddy. We're gonna rock your socks off. Let's go. Come
Okay, so
on.
I grab like the three of them are coming with me, right? So I grab one of them and like I put him like on the ground, and I tell Renki like, hey, get these other two out of here. Like Gagrius, you need to bring the other three like right away. And I'm now like I'm actually looking for the place where we can leave now, like place where we came through the cave.
Yeah, the cave is like 15 feet away from you, right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, so I'm just going to like after putting that one kobold down on the ground, I'm going to tell Renki to like put like get the other two also like on the ground, and I'm going to start moving towards the cave.
the guy you hold on gives a little bit of contest. For a moment, you feel like fucking just leave. They are holding very tightly, but after 1 or 2 seconds of struggle, he just gives in. And the one guy he comes with you, he tries to resist, but yeah, but the other two do seem to be not giving in to
I
it.
give in the most Renki fashion, I give both of them like an introductory awkward hug, and I say it's all right. We friend, run, and I give like a jogging kind of
No, no,
thing.
no, just leave us now. They say in common with a reptilian voice, and kind of this is a little bit loud. Not as loud as cannon loud, but loud enough to 50 to 100 feet, 50,
Oh,
let's say 50 to 60 feet, people could hear this. And no, 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 we don't want to go. We are just go. No, no, no. And the two of them. What?
I say like okay, so I turn back from where I am at the cave, and
Mm-hmm.
like I'm near it now, and I'll be like, okay, Gagrius, we open the door. Like, you gotta make them come with us now, and let's go, Renki, Telecroy. We gotta
As
clean.
you
yes, I
turn
hold both of
towards
their
the
hands and
door,
I pull them.
as you turn towards and you are ordering them what to do, you kind of shrug your shoulder, kind of shrug yours into the other cage, and the cloth just dissipates from the middle trudgel, and you feel this trudgel have about 5 goblins into it. Then as you are trying to go to the cave, you also look at the other one, and yeah, there seems to be more people in the third trudgel, but this one seemed to have about 5 goblins in it.
Okay, I don't really care about the goblins, so
Okay.
I'm going to go into the cave.
Okay, so as you hide into the middle of this place where there's a bush, you try to, ramshackle and see where the entry of the cave is, where the mouth of the cave is. It
Okay.
seems to be shut, like it was nothing here.
What is the base of the trudgel made of?
It's most the cage seems to be made of metal, seems to be cast iron, and the wood seems to be a very sturdy kind of wood, which is used to make a lot of signposts in the cities and towns. And yeah,
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so if I can't find the
Can't do
cave
anything.
entrance, I'm going to look around for like the tracks we made when we actually came out.
gotcha. Uh, make a survival check. Yeah, you find some tracks. There seems to be some kobold tracks and some tracks that you made, and you follow them, and they seems to be going in a circular pattern, and you follow them. After about 12 seconds, you realize, yeah, you are in the perfect spot where you were before,
But I don't see the cave entrance.
but you don't see the cave entrance. The door that was the door that was brought from nowhere is kind of nowhere here.
Okay. So like what do I see where the cave entrance is supposed to be? Just ground.
There's just bushes and stuff.
Uh so like I'm going to like desperately search through the bushes to see whether I missed any gap.
Doesn't seem like it.
I'll ask Gagrius, like, wasn't this the place where we came from?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is where we're supposed to exit, but where's the entrance? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? That door with all the filigree and all the flowers and all the but fuck not. What the fuck is that? And he also joins you and try to finds it. It's not here.
What
So
kind of
like
magic is this?
what was the door made up of like before?
The door seemed to be partially made of some bushes and wooden material, and the wooden material had these flowers and these art nouveau style of flowers and tendrils and filigree going on it, and
Okay,
it seemed to
so
come
if I
from
can
the ground and it
yeah.
opened up to these bushes. So you realize that you popped up and there were these bushes, and on the ground there was this door, which was like imagine a guy opening his nuclear wasteland bunker, and it just
Yeah,
opened up.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, so it was that, but inside the bushes you ramshackle, and yeah, the door seems to be over there. It's just more ground. And at
Okay.
this point, the granny just says, "What's the hold up? What are we doing here? Shouldn't we go?"
Yeah, I mean, this is the way we came through. There was supposed to be a secret door here, and I. Okay, so I see where the tracks come out, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to like, stamp on the ground there a little with my foot.
Okay. Yeah. The ground seems to be very
Um.
welcoming of your stamp, and you feel like a little bit of grass is moving, a little bit of tendril is moving in a very a little bit animated kind of way. It's like the grass doesn't move like humans or animals move, but you feel like, hey, it has a little bit of flair to it.
Okay, so okay, I'm going to like kneel down on the ground there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to put my mouth close to the ground, and I'm going to say in Sylvan, hoping that the tree can hear me, like, old
Mm-hmm.
one, let us through. We need to get through.
As you say something in Sylvan that your friends are not able to understand, you feel the tendrils and the roots start to open up a little bit coming from the ground. It starts to envelop a little bit your feet and your ankle, and a little bit of red color roses starts to pop up, and in like flash of a moment, the redness of the roses wilts away, and it's more like black roses now, and the whole filigree, the pattern just starts to erupt, and yeah, there's the fucking door.
Oh, great. There it
It
is,
kind of opens
and
up.
like, yeah, I open the door up, and like I tell the others, hey, the door's open. Let's go.
Okay, so three kobolds from the trudgel, one another that you rescued.
Did
Three.
Gagrius not manage to get the other three?
No, no. I'm on to it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
three were that you talked into it, and Gagris was also there. So three of those are coming. One that you saved, and three or four of the kobolds were already with the Gagris and party. Three of you, and three the you rescued. So there's about 13 people, and yeah, all of those comes. And in the trussel, there are still two people who were crying not to come, and yeah. So out of the six, you are able to save four of them.
I guess.
Are you folks leaving?
Yeah, I would like to leave unless anybody else has any other.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Because I,
Delacroix,
I did
Renki.
see I did see people like coming towards this place, so
Yeah.
I want to
As
leave.
as you guys were, as these guys were helping each other, Delacroix, Renki, you also take notice of the open door, and you feel like sort of the petrol is on the way. It might take 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. You do feel they're like 120 feet away from you, but they are about 6-7 figures are situated near the door. Four of them on the ground and three are on the above. So folks are leaving, or Delacroix and Kia, are you doing something?
Doing nothing.
Yeah, we're heading. Can
You
you? I
Delacroix,
want to ask
uh,
Delacroix one thing that the thing that he did with his voice in
Hmm?
the prison. Could you like um shoot your voice in another direction? Like it's coming from some other place?
I can. What do you want me to do with it?
Why don't you like make a distraction? Like put your voice somewhere else and say something so that these guys will, will not come here and find this entrance.
Hmm. Why not? Let me just clear. A bit of a sore throat today. Must have been the spice I ate, but could you wait a minute? Preparing.
We have a minute.
man,
Let's
I
just say
tell
that.
you, you have the weirdest stories. The fuck are we doing trying to save these folks and now trying to get inside the door in a fucking bush? Man, I think I've smoked some real good stuff in there, says the vain Lil Fef.
I need to concentrate. Whatever your name is, I need to concentrate here.
You got this.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. And I use thaumaturgy. And I recite the first verses of Shrek.
Great. Great. I thought you would do something like Lamb of Gods, like the Amota or something like that. Whoever appeals to
Shrek
the god is either a fool or a coward, or like something like that. The whole battle cry.
All the time there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment about her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first
Which
kiss.
can only be broken by the loves. Since your voice is very heavy and terrifying with the spell, yeah, with the tiefling spell, and yeah, the voice is terrifying, and it
Wow.
uh what's the spell name called?
Thaumaturgy.
Just
Thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy. I wanna just look. Was it 90 feet or 120 feet? Was the
I think it's
range
90.
on? It's 90, right? Yeah. So cool. Where are you placing it? The center of the spell. I mean, it doesn't have to be center. It could be anywhere. But like, where are you thinking the spell would emanate from? I would say the W over here is where the wall is, and the 3 plus 4 people are stationed. So where are you doing it?
That location would be
Left,
ideal.
right?
Sorry, I had to zone out for a bit because of my friends. I had to cater something. But yeah,
Mhm.
that location would be ideal over there, where you just pointed. Here.
The W is where the people are situated. The 7 people. So just right in the front of the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do that, the people who are for the most part minding their business, or just talking to each other and not really interested, as you provide this so-called distraction, these guys get alerted that there is some kind of voice in front of emanating from the foot of their door. And yeah, these 7 people, especially the 4 people who were already downwards, they sort of come out with their spears in hand. And the other 3 guy, they seem to have crossbows, and they start to look around. I'll just remove the GM spell, and yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, great. I rolled 2 19s in the roll today. Fucking amazing. Yeah, as you do that, the 3 guys sitting in the top, they kind of look into the direction where the sound is coming, which is just 15 or so feet away from their door. And they kind of end up looking in your direction. They feel like they look, hey, the fuck is going on over there? Hey, bring out the folks, we have some company over here. And yeah, these people kind of on the top, they just look directly in your direction. And yeah, are you guys rushing in, or?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess they must be Toy Story fans.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Let's go.
Gotcha,
Get
gotcha,
in, get
gotcha.
in, get in. Go, go, go.
Amazing, amazing. So yeah, what's the marching order? What's going on? How are you rushing?
So I went in first, right? So I'll be at the front, I guess, at that point.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, in the 6 seconds they come over here, and Elwyn, the kobolds, the 3 kobolds that he saved, one that he's on his arm, and the Gagrius goes up, and then the 3 people that you saved from the chambers, they are trying to get inside, but yeah, seems like at least the guys are here a little bit, and yeah, 1/3 of your party is inside in the next 6 seconds. And who's going after the kobolds and friends, and Elvin?
I'd say I'm pushing everyone else in, so I'll go next.
Okay, so what about the 3 people that you saved? Where did
I'm pushing them
they
first.
lie?
I'm pushing them
Gotcha,
first. Yeah.
gotcha. So yeah, the granny is like, hey, okay, no, not too much, not too much. Just hold me in your hands.
Granny,
Ow.
it's sort of a good idea to get a small hernia at this point. Get in.
Yeah, so you kind of give it a push, and yeah, these guys seems to approach very closely to you. They are like they are just circumventing and this tent over there, and yeah, those you push the 3 guys, and yeah, Delacroix, you both and your friend are the ones remaining. Yeah, let's just make one dexterity check, just a D20 plus your dexterity, to see how fast are we able to do that. Is this comes to a Couple, I'll roll a d20. 15 plus 2. That's a
Mad lad.
fucking Mad
Mad
Lad is
lad.
amazing. He just puts his hand on the friend's collar and he just gives him a little tug. And just like a cannonball, he rolls on the back of himself. And you both of these rolls, like, they are in some play and they are playing as, the role of the wheel. And they just very frantically, these guys just roll in the cave entrance that you just made. And yeah, you were able
Yes.
to do that. And Renki, and in the end, as you just come, you're the last person to come. Suddenly the door that just opened, it just slams onto you. And yeah, the open entrance is, yeah, it goes away. Yeah, you folks seems to be right back where you were. Yeah, all of you, and about 12 or 13 of you right are here where you started. Yeah.
I whispered to little man, like, how come they didn't like the Shrek?
Man, some people have really bad taste, and this is why they are some savages.
I know,
Fuck
right?
are they trying to do? They're trying to hold us in there? Man, I tell you, this place is very weird. What kind of place is this? This pungent smell. Almost what I was getting to eat. Almost like these guys brought couple of us in there. They experimented with this little old granny over here, a lot of folks over there, and kind of smell like this. Man, the fuck you're bringing me. It's already been a day. Don't give me more goosebumps. Don't give me more surprises. Where are we going?
Well, about that. Gagrius, we're going to Gagrius' place, I guess.
Yes, yes, yes. We're going to our new home. Yes, yes.
Yep.
This whole cave is all ours.
Ap- yep, apparently. And there he has vegetarian rabbits for
Yes,
dinner,
yes, yes.
apparently.
I'm a little bit sad. We lost one of our friends, but I made 4 new friends today. So I
That's
guess
a three profit. Like, so you're three up.
yes. Eh, well, now I'm sad you put it like that, but yeah, yeah.
It's a net positive, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna be okay. As he does that, he
Hey,
kind of gives.
what was that guy's name who you lost?
Ah, poor guy. He did not even have a name. No one gave him a name.
Right. So these people don't have names either. See, they're just like that guy.
We
And there's
used
three of them.
we used to call him Go
Go,
because he Gogh Go. Uh,
go.
he was always the first one to help people. He came to help you, but he died. Yeah, poor Go. He will never be able to go anywhere now.
He may be gone. But the middle one here kind of looks like Go, doesn't he?
I mean, all of us look mostly the same.
What
Uh,
is this racism versus like his own race? The hell, man.
right. I'm assuming he doesn't have a name either. So we'll just call him Go.
Wow, Delacroix, you
I
sound like a
I
more and more like a king now,
I
knighting
don't
them
know
the
what to
honor of
think
Go.
about that. Maybe go to or
Go
the
to.
other go uncool
Go, go to
other
can go to sounds good. It actually flows very well in a sentence. It too. You know,
go
go to
to
this place. Go to a
go.
castle. Go to a cave.
Yes. Yes,
Right?
smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks,
Yes.
thanks. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good
Yes.
one. That's a good
Yes.
one.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You're
Yes.
gonna use
Almost,
one.
almost sounds like the name of a leader.
Go
Go to.
to.
Yeah.
Go to.
He
Yeah,
get
I
he
like it. I
gets
like it.
shit done and goes
Yeah.
places and gives
Next
orders.
place to get shit done.
Yes.
So, oh, I got a name for all three. He's go to. He's get shit, and he's done.
Go to. Did you have to write this? Go to get shit or get done?
Get shit.
Get done.
Get shit is
And
the
the last one is done.
last one is done.
Oh my god.
That's the name. Go to
Get
get shit and
shit
done.
done.
Get shit and done. Yeah, great names. Add this to the other the campaign notes, I think. Go to get shit
Holy
and done.
shit.
This is the kind of shit we I think we should also write his name.
This is noteworthy.
Yeah, Lil Wayne / Lil Faf, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah, so all of you come inside here and yeah. Your friend asks you again, buddy, what is going on? I smell the same kind of shit.
It,
Is this really an escape? Or
it's
is there another dungeon just like that we came from?
it's not shit. It's get shit.
I would laugh if I wasn't really terrified of what I saw in the past 2 days. I'm just gonna you know what? I'm just gonna put my head on your shoulders and just relax. Let's see, whatever happens, I just wake up tomorrow. Let's see, whatever. At this point of time, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Well, we need to keep moving. We can't stay here.
We
I
can ask these kobolds to carry him while he's sleeping.
I don't think they would be able to.
Kobolds, can you get this shit done?
He's a little bit tall and heavy. Or 3, 4 of us might have to do it. But I don't think I'm ready to touch the granny. She seems weirdly, I don't know, dark. She seems to be, I don't know, very like our great grandmother. Very, 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 I don't know, harsh. Like
Granny.
she'll scold me away. I don't know.
I don't think you need to carry her.
Yeah, you don't need to carry no granny.
Ooh, but you do. Your friend pushed me, and I think I broke my hip. I oh Lord, oh, oh, Lathander, Ogma, the pain, it's so much.
Uh, Okay, which one is that?
That's the granny talking. So I'm just going to roll inside to see if she's faking it.
Seems to be very genuine. Her hurt.
Renki, Granny, can you accidentally throw acid on her?
Ah, I wouldn't like to do that.
Maybe it would lighten her troubles.
Sure. I could give you a swig. You could do whatever you want with it.
Right, give me right now.
Okay. I take a test tube out of my bag and like this is the only thing that's keeping you from dying. So be careful with it.
You said that to me.
Yes. And
I'm
I
like,
pour the
"Oh,
acid.
my head slipped. Oh, and I throw it at Granny. That's really exaggerated position.
Do you really throw it?
Oh my god.
Does
Throw
does
it.
it have a does it have a vial of acid into it basically?
Just a small swig.
Okay. Okay.
But even a
Swig.
small swig is really like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swig is, a swig is like 1/3 or 1/4 of a glass, I would say. Or like at least
no,
1/4
just
of a cup.
one.
Like 10. I would say
Imagine
10.
like 1/3 of a test tube
One. Okay.
or
That
1/4
much.
of a test tube.
Gotcha.
Nothing that
So,
will become too lethal.
okay. Where do you throw it exactly? Like head, arms, body, clothes. So what seems to be the place that you have in mind, Delacroix? Hello.
The head.
You going straight for her pretty face?
Bruh.
Okay.
This man
Guy
is
is
gonna.
actually sadistic, man. Holy
This
shit.
man is going to make
Yeah.
a bald
Okay.
woman.
Gotcha. Why am I rolling I think I should roll in GM one today, or I'll be rolling 500 rolls in one day. Okay, so yeah, you kind of accidentally in quotes throw it at her, and she seems to look at it just in time, but like her instincts are way ahead than you would expect, but her body is very frail to move. You feel like she's trying to get a little bit away, but like no, she's not able to move like more than half an inch, and it just lands on the, she moves a little bit so it lands where you would have, sideburns and near the ear, and it just lands over on her face. And uh, for the most part, like, she had a shawl over her, a very gray colored shawl over her, and her hands and everything were uh, covered by it, her most of her body. She instinctively goes and tries to cover her face with it. She's not able to, and as it lands on her sideburns, and she hisses, why would you do and
Why
she
would you do
she
that? Like,
a- a-
why were you carrying such an accidental thing with you?
she
Bruh.
brings up hands out of it, and her hands seem to be a different shade than what her skin is. Like, at least her
Huh?
how should uh,
Okay.
hand, wrist, fingers, claw, like from wrist to her fingers, I would say. Okay, so the claw, basically the claw of a person. Limb, no, what would be the limb? I think limb is the whole thing, but whatever. From
Wait,
wrist
she
to
has a
fingers.
claw instead of a hand?
No, she has a wrist. Everyone has a wrist. From wrist to fingers, the five fingers in the wrist, and the the part where you read hand, and the upper part of the hand, everything
Palm.
below, yeah, everything below the wrist, the palm and everything, it seems to be a different shade of color than her skin. Her skin is like a little bit whitish, orange, like sort of that kind of shade. Not really auburn, but like a little bit diluted version of auburn. But her hand seems to be purely orange colored, like very
Can
orange
I?
colored.
Yeah, just
And
sunburned, dude. That's all. Sunburned hands. That's it.
she also
Nothing
has
to
like
see here.
about 1 inch of nails, which are kind of large, sort of like 1 inch of nail besides her fingertips. So kind of tall, but yeah, yeah. And
Since I'm not new to this
she uses
skin
a
coloration defects,
uh-huh.
can I tell if this is a natural? Is this an infection, or is this due to some experiments, or is this a charade altogether?
Sure, make a general insight check, or just make an intelligence check. Add d20 plus intelligence,
Okay.
just to see in the moment. Yeah, seems to be a little weird, but nothing out of the ordinary pops into your head. But like the hands, the fingers seem to be a little, from your perspective, seem to be a little scaly. Like, there's orange skin, but there seems to be a little bit patch going on, which seems to be a little darker than usual, but just a little bit in like two or three places. And she just uses her nails to scurry away the acid that you get away from her head. Would you why would you do that? Oh Lord. Ah. And she
Telecry,
looks.
what the hell, man?
What the hell, Renki? What the hell was that?
I saw you do it, Telecry.
Anyway, does anybody want to explain that weird skin complexion?
It There's nothing about it. It's just sunburn from working hard. Like you wouldn't know.
Have you have you ever seen a kobold get a skin burn? Plus, has
What
an
do you
high.
mean? What do you mean, kobold? That's a human woman.
Why was I saying that?
Oh no.
I think. Uh, I think you guys should continue. I'll just
think I'm a little too tired to do a lot of shit. Thank you for being so generous in your ways and going out of bounds
Oh,
to
come on,
get me out of here. But
move a little more, woman. We'll take a rest shortly.
I
It's not
think
too
my
far.
I think my knees have given up. I would like to just rest, and these trees and these branches, these feel much better than sleeping on
I'm
dead.
gonna look towards like where we came from. Like if there's any sign of any people following us.
No, the door is open, closed.
Well,
Okay.
she clearly has made a decision. This is where she wants to chill. So I guess we part our ways here.
I think we can. I think we could all use a rest. Like they don't seem to be following us, so maybe we can take a rest here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the entrance seems to be closed. So
Yeah, we
if
could
you
rest also, and I'm pooped.
could be,
And then
yeah, you
Short.
could.
I look at my lockjaw with one eye spring loaded out of his ball socket.
Yeah, he's fucking
Yeah.
messed up.
What say we take a short 1 hour rest here before we move on?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I have all my hit die, right? I can roll.
Yeah, I think you rolled last time as well.
Yeah,
So
kya?
just yeah, yeah. When you
I
entered the
didn't take any damage in the initial fight. I was shooting from inside the carriage. Oh, I did. Wait, never mind. I took damage from the thunderous thing that he threw. Magic.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh
think
yeah, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
rolled for the first time. So all of you must have
Uh,
at one or two
I
dashes
have
more.
one. No, I used only one hit die. I have three left.
Hmm.
I'm going to use
We,
one hit die.
Oh, sorry, I have two left.
yeah.
yeah, I guess I also used one. We were level 2 at that point, right? Or were we level 3?
No, no, all of you were
We were
already
level
level three.
three. We were level
Level 3.
three.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I used
I guess if you, I'll use both of mine.
I would have used one, so I'll use one.
Wait, how do you have two remaining? Didn't
We
you
have 3
use?
hit die, no? We used one. I mean, at least I used one at that point.
Yeah,
So I have 2 remaining.
I think I recall you using two.
No, I used a heal. I used. There was a song.
Healing word was used, I believe.
Yeah,
Healing spell. I think you used 4 sessions ago, bro.
yeah. Song. There was a song of rest. I didn't use. I only used one hit dice.
Gotcha. Okay, let's just say you used one and you're
Still,
using.
I'll roll one for now.
Yeah, gotcha.
I have 8 HP out of 22.
Uh huh.
So, uh, great. I'm rolling one more.
What's your constitution? You also add
Oh,
that.
yeah, I forgot. Plus 1. So that's 3 HP.
Yeah. Dude, Drinky, why does it say 7 plus 9 in your sheet?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So I recover 7 HP.
The
Great.
math on this thing is weird. Why don't can you just check what my last HP was on the other map?
Yeah, it was 7 plus 9, so 16. I've added 16 there. You can see in the top.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
This is not due to false life, na? Because I had 6 of false life.
Hmm. Ah, that's tricky now. Yeah, I think that's I think yeah, you're on 1 HP and then the 7 would be the 6 that you added. So yeah. So you would be 10 HP right now with the 6 temporary HP.
Okay.
And if you are resting right now, the 6 temporary HP would go. So your HP would be 10 plus whatever you roll right now.
Okay, so 10. Then I'll roll my hit die.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
So
a
your HP
4.
is 14 plus 6. I think the temporary HP uh ends. Wait, let me confirm. False life.
I'll put it up. Hold on.
Yeah, put it up, put it up. Because I think some spells have
It ends in an
1 hour
R.
duration. Exactly, exactly. Yeah,
Oh.
that's why. Yeah, yeah. That's what I initially thought, but then I was confused. Temporary H point go after a big rest, and I was confused. Yeah, I recall False Life having 1 hour. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, you have 14 HP right now with no temporary HP. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Delacroix seem to be at the top.
What?
At the full HP, I think.
Yeah. I'm got out full. I did 2, right? So it got me
Yeah,
to
yeah.
20.
And how
Elwyn,
do spell slots work here? Like,
yeah,
do I?
when you sleep properly, you'll get your shit back, everything.
But not in a short rest.
No,
Not in a short rest.
Okay.
only warlocks get their spell slots back at short
Only
rest.
certain class features get
Cool.
updated on short
Even
rest.
sorcerers don't, right? Only warlocks.
Yeah,
Okay,
only
okay.
warlocks.
Got it.
There are some, some specific class abilities which are reactivated after a short rest. So they
Like
mention.
wild shapes on druid are
Yeah,
recovered after the
yeah.
short rest.
They are specifically mentioned, so you would know. And if it doesn't mention, then yeah, everything else just happens to go in long rest.
Okay.
So you are resting right besides the branch and the roots of your friend, Mr. Tree.
Yeah, I guess. So you'll see Elwyn like just sit down cross-legged, like near one of the roots, and she closes her eyes and enters like a meditative state, and you can see like the flock of red birds, like just flying around, and like couple of them are sitting on her head, and like just
Yeah,
general things.
yeah. I would say, as you all kind of make yourself comfortable, try to patch yourself, try to rest a little bit and everything. The three people that you rescued, and even the four kobolds, all of them go dead in that moment. They just, as soon as they hit the,
1 second. Okay. Sorry. Hi,
they
you
just
continue. Sorry.
sleep. They just sleep. They are like dead like a brick, and they go down hard. And yeah, three
Uh,
plus four people, as soon as they just try to, in 2 or 3 minutes, they are very tired and they just sleep in the moment. And I'm gonna mute my mic, because I remembered I mentioned one day that we're gonna have 10 or 15-minute moment where I'll mute my mic and character is gonna talk, because opportunity does not arise. You can talk about anything, but yeah,
So like
it's
confirmation, like you say
Mhm.
they went dead, but they're not dead.
Yeah,
Fell
they're
asleep.
sleeping as hard as a brick. Yeah.
Kunj, can I
Yeah.
roll my HP again? Because the hit dice I just noticed was a D4. It should have been a D8.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
I
Nice
don't know
touch.
why.
Hmm.
Okay, nice.
Dude,
Nice, bro.
he conjured this. I'll say this from a like legit 1 to a 20 max. He conjured this, man. The lowest and now the highest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, these guys seems to be sleeping very hard. And yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. It's 11. I'm gonna open it at 15 or 16. Yeah, whatever you want to guys talk. What's ahead? What you do right now about the friends you rescued? Maybe
Do
about the
we
new guy.
see Spencer
Whatever.
here?
Not
So
right
like,
now.
Okay, fine.
they all dropped to the ground at the exact same time, or did they
No,
just
no,
like
no, no,
fall
no.
asleep naturally? Like,
No,
yeah,
naturally.
okay, great.
But it
Okay.
felt uncanny, because this place seems to be very either that or whatever, kind of, because it wasn't like one slept of one after 1 minute and then slept after 4 or 5 minutes. It was like as soon as this hit the bed or whatever the branch is, in about 60 to 180 seconds everyone slept. So I'm not saying at the same moment, but mostly like, in 60 to 180 seconds. uh,
I'm still gonna narrow my eyes at the bard, and I'll be like, did
yeah.
you cast sleep on them?
Uh, no, I wish I'd cast sleep poison on them.
Sure.
Why are we carrying them with us again?
Because it wasn't right to leave them behind as prisoners.
What if you were there? Lil Wayne was there. We saved him.
I mean, yeah, we get points for that, but what about the woman?
It doesn't
Yes.
matter. They were unjustly imprisoned.
What if she was your grandmother? Wouldn't you want to save your grandmother?
I would burn my grandmother if I saw her.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you know about that?
I, I,
Uh,
I wouldn't know anything about that because I never had one.
it's okay. I mean, from my experience, grandmothers are kind of overrated.
Okay. At least,
I mean,
the human grandmother and the Elwyn grandmother, which I had in this world, seemed to be nice.
yeah, my grandmother just hated me because I looked this way.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, uh, so
I mutter. I
What do you
mutter.
mean? You have red skin, I have blue skin. We look so colorful from this very one-dimensional colored place.
I know, right?
As you say, your grandmother hated you because you look this way. I mutter like very softly. I can't say I blame her.
Right. So, well, as you see, what do you know about tieflings?
Well, not much apparently, but I did read somewhere that you uh you are sort of
Uh,
demons, I guess. I don't know.
can I roll? Can I roll something for this? Like to remember what I
DM
have
is
heard.
absent. DM is absent till 10:17.
You know what?
He
I'll
is
just
no
roll
more.
it anyway.
Okay.
So all
DM is
right.
no more.
So based on this roll, I'll say that. Well, I've heard tieflings are somehow related to demons, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
that's what I thought too. No, look,
Yeah,
clearly,
okay.
clearly red with a long tail and horns mean demon, right?
Wow. Okay, yeah. See, that's what my grandmother thought too. I'm not of. It's not that my parents and all look like me. Uh,
Oh, you're
my
not
fam.
demon by birth?
Nope. My
Oh,
mother
my
and
facts are
father and
wrong.
all my siblings were very much humans. Every last of my 12 or so brothers and sisters were human except for me.
That's really weird. How did you turn out like this?
Yeah,
Were you
that's
experimented on?
exactly what my grandmother said. So it's something to do with some family deal that was made generations ago. And one of the seventh son of the seventh son of the seventh son ends up looking like me apparently.
Wow,
I
that's a lot of seventh
mean,
sons.
Yeah, it was like a
one would
triple
think
seven.
one would think humans who made a deal like this would be smart enough to not have seven sons.
Yeah, since when has humanity been ever equipped with intelligence? Anywho's,
Well, I've seen uh, people do the worst of things when they need something in terms of greed. I'm not even
Yeah,
surprised that they would have a seventh son if they were getting something in return for it.
I
right.
agree with that sentiment. Humans are intelligent, especially so when
Kind of weird.
Hello?
I never said anything of the sort.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
I
you.
haven't.
Okay,
I've
I
insulted
dropped
you
in the
in many
middle.
ways since we met, but I've never once insulted you like that.
हाँ Renki, bolo.
What did you last hear? What did I say?
I don't know, you just went blank for a moment. That was a long time ago when you said
Okay.
anything.
So I was like, so when I talked about the greed stuff, I was like, yeah, I mean, my father, for example, like cut off my limbs just to, replace his chair legs. I don't know if he was lazy or didn't have any money to buy a new one.
Damn. How old were you when this happened?
And how do you have limbs now again?
Oh, he
Suddenly,
regrew them back. Yeah.
Okay. But how old were you when he did this?
Not sure. Time was irrelevant at that point.
I mean, if you were a kid, like, why would your
I
father
wasn't
need
a
kid
kid.
limbs?
I wasn't a kid, definitely. I think
Okay.
those. Was I a kid? I don't remember. I was put into too
Maybe.
much anesthesia, a lot of it. Too much drugs in your body is not good.
Anna, what?
Anesthesia? Something that will make you sleep instantly, like his song, but you don't feel anything.
Anesthesia sounds like the name of a human princess.
It might be.
I think there's a story about it.
I
There
like
sure
that
is.
how you made a pun on Anastasia. Great.
Oh, is that a thing? Okay.
Yeah, Anastasia. You don't know it.
She was a prince,
Anesthesia.
right?
Okay,
From
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Okay,
princess
okay, okay, okay.
Russian. Yeah.
Right, right, right.
You know when the Tsars were overthrown, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
In
yes.
Russia,
Nah,
like
nah.
she was the daughter of the royal family. Some say she escaped.
It was Anastasia, right, or something like
Yeah.
that. Anastasia. Okay. So, yeah, that it's pretty normal. Like, but I would have thought you were experimented on like me. I thought that doesn't. I thought that's how you became that way.
Yeah, no, it's a completely different origin story. It's quite unique.
Oh, such as yourself. I'm proud to say that I found a very unique friend such as yourself.
Yeah, and you're quite unique too. I mean, Elwyn is kind of basic, but Renki, my boy, you are one of a kind.
Ah, you're just saying that, and you see the orange mark on his on his nose like turns slightly red when he's blushing.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, but whatever.
Uh, then it instantly turns more red, and then he goes back to pushing Lockjaw's awkwardly pushing Lockjaw's eye back into his socket.
Mm.
It's it's a shame that he had to go down this many times as he did. But he's a strong boy, aren't you, my Lockjaw? I'll get you fixed up in no time. Let's at least
How
get
did you
your.
even how did you even make him? Like you didn't have access to the forge, did you?
Not the forge exactly, but
How else do you shape metal then? If you don't use a forge.
apparently fill in the blank had some kind of alchemy lab back at his hometown. It's in a separate space though. It's not where he keeps his office. His office is just to keep trophies of his fancy shenanigans, but his real workshop is somewhere else.
And weird things with too many limbs.
Yes, and those limbs are actually pretty handy if you know how to use them.
Don't think I feel the need to learn.
Okay. I know I was relieved of so much stress by those hands. They become a nice massagers at times. When you don't have, people around.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's what he was trying to do for the town. He's trying to make a lot of helping hands to do a lot of the heavy lifting work because their population was dying.
I don't see how that's funny.
Oh, it's not? Okay, I have to work on jokes. Delacroix, I need help.
Yes, my friend, I have a. No, I don't have the book. The book is gone. But I can write you a list, 101 jokes for 101 situations, is what I call it.
You can?
Yeah, totally.
I was gonna look at this in Candlekeep Mysteries, but Candlekeep, sorry, and figure this out. But if you can, then hold on. I'll just take out a blank notebook and here it is.
And I write with like super fast speed, like this. Here you go. Finish it in, like,
Okay, and I read the first thing. What do I read?
read forward like a pick a situation.
Okay, the first thing is
Right. I take it. Here, this is when you meet some really discriminatory elite people, kind of like Elwyn, who really don't know about the diversity of the real populations, and they keep, there are these scientific people who think gender and sex are the same. That way, there's nothing.
Oh.
There are only two kind of genders, etc.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
To them, this is the reply you give, right? If there were all, if the gender and sex are not the same, because I did not have gender with your mom last night.
Oh.
Yes.
He's
It's gonna
reading
work.
that, right? You're not saying that out loud.
What?
He's reading that from the book, right? You're not saying this out loud.
I'm telling
You're
him.
just
I'm showing him the page, and I'm telling him
Okay.
like,
Okay,
Yeah,
and then I look back at Elwyn. Hey Elwyn, it's not like I had gender with your mom.
uh, I'm just going to like shake my head and ignore it.
I think it's working. He didn't say it was a bad one.
Totally. Told you this
Damn.
book is magic.
It is. It is. And I go for a awkward hug again and give him. I give Delacroix really like my face is literally at your hips, and my left arm is on your shoulder, and and my right arm is like clenching around your waist area.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay right now. Relax.
Okay,
All good.
okay. Yeah. This was really thoughtful, and I didn't know you could do this in such. You have incredible speed of writing these many jokes, 100 pages worth. Wow, that's
Man. They don't call me the famous bard of wherever I came from for nothing.
I'm sure. I mean, you and what's his name again must have traveled a long distance. Was it
Sure.
Little Timmy, Little Jime, Little Gime? I
Call
forgot.
him little bitch for now.
Lil-
He's little bitch today.
Oh, little bitch. Okay. Hey, look at that lockjaw. We have a little bitch with you now.
Nice.
That wasn't a joke.
Elvin buries her face in her hands.
That was a joke. Okay. Hey,
That was a
oh,
really
you're
good
right.
joke.
Oh, you're right. It's there in page 46.
Exactly. You're already learning.
Brings tears to my eyes. This is fantastic.
Yes.
Elvin, in no time, I'm going to be
No,
a greatest bard.
stop.
No? Why?
Like she's saying this in like a very muffled voice. Her face is still buried in her hands.
Hey, Kunjabes, you can come now.
There is no DM.
अबे गांडू तो बोला था 10-17 तक नहीं रहेगा.
अरे हो गया यार टाइम. चलो आगे बढ़ो.
Bruh. Okay.
This DM so
So-
lazy, dude.
Like,
Just
कितना
doesn't
low,
want
dude.
to-
We
I was hoping it. I really liked you talked about each other. Like for a moment, I want you to talk about. Forget the world. What the fuck is happening? Where you wanna go? Talk about amongst yourself. Like where are you going? Where are you
I
headed?
literally wrote a whole book for
That's
Renki,
right.
ठीक है और क्या?
Yeah. No, this was amazing. This was amazing.
Yeah, but that's what this party is, right? Like it's a dysfunctional fucking party. We don't think
Yeah,
about where we're going because that's normal. We don't do
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. Then talk about those kind of stuff.
Like
I,
what?
I kind of don't want to ask you where you are going, what you want to do. I want
Yeah,
it
because
to
we
come
don't know
from a
ourselves.
Yeah, I want it to come from conversation, but I really like the detail that Renki mentioned about the stuff that has happened to him. He's only told me like a little bit, and to listen that in detail is nice, man. Like if you listen to someone say like that, it's kind of scary also, man. That like to imagine the kind of thing that Renki's putting in his head while talking about this is kind of nice. So I'm like a child listening to your stories. It's great.
Dude, like
Mm.
the way Renki says all these macabre things so cheerfully also.
Yeah, holy
It's
shit,
very
man.
funny, dude.
The fact that he says in this kind of way that like it's pretty normal or like
Yeah, dude,
something
like so
accustomed to
matter of
you.
factly, he says, "Yeah, my dad cut off my limbs." I'm like, "What?"
Dude, I like to really not question the from the logical point of view. I like things from their point from the point they are trying to come, and from me I'm like really trying to immerse myself in that situation where the little kid or like teenager is getting that, and I'm like thinking, holy shit, man, the kind of person his dad would be, and I have to be that person. Holy shit, whenever they meet, and yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, you guys,
Absolute degenerate.
yeah, he's absolutely degenerate. Like, I thought there would be a bigger reason for what he did, just for for lulls and kicks he did it. Oh, I need a new
Yeah,
arm
because he
piece.
can regrow it, right?
Yeah,
At will. So
yeah. I mean, Yeah, now I would get into the character of Sebastian's brother. Oh, sorry, Spencer's brother. I forgot his name. Holy shit! No. Sebastian was the pony's name. What was his name? Holy shit! I forgot. But yeah,
What
it will
pony's
come
name?
back
The
to
pony's name was Pony Stark. What is wrong with you?
no pony. There were three ponies, bro. So the
Okay,
first pony you met was Lil Sebastian.
okay.
Yeah.
No,
So that
what is
his
this
name was
guy's name though?
Sebastian.
What's his name? Sebastian's brother's name? I forgot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of. Spencer was his name. Sebastian was the pony's name, and his name was also from S. But yeah, I'll tell in a moment. It will come back to me, or I think I'll have to check my notes. But yeah, as you do that, Sebastian's brother kind of, he's the first one to wake up, and he's like start talking to you. Yeah, man.
You mean
I mean,
Spencer's brother?
Spencer's brother. Yeah. So yeah, Spencer's brother and Sebastian was the name of the pony, and his all name was also Esa kind of. I'll let you know. In a moment. But yeah, Spencer's brothers is the first one to wake up, and we kind of listening to you, and as you guys end up talking about the stuff, and he kind of says, "Yeah, that's harsh, buddy. I mean, I've spent couple of days here. Yeah, I would really hate." The pain these folks inflicted on some of us, even if your father could regrow your limbs, there is no excuse for pain. You went through what you did. Even if you have your hands back, that pain, it scars you in a weird way. Uh, I saw two people getting chomped down by that little abomination that was kept in by them,
What
and
was
it
that
was
thing anyway?
I what I heard from other people is he was a monster of sorts. I don't know, but he was really a human. They kind of experimented on him with this other person. I don't know. It had sort of an undead presence to it, but they kind of experimented this person with them, and in time, I think he just turned into one of them. That's what you fought back there. Give me a moment. I think he's saying something. Is this we could temporarily tell?
What?
Are you leaving after 12? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
Like,
Actually,
So
like we can end here if you want, like at the end of the short rest, and we can
yeah, I think we.
continue post the short rest next session if you,
yeah, we can
Yeah.
just.
or
In,
maybe we can walk forward and DM will start some combat or some shit, and then we can end it there.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know,
sure.
whatever you want.
Yeah. So yeah, you're here till 12. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see where this thing goes in half an hour. I think we're just talking at this point of time. So let's see. If it happens to be something that we need attention after 12, maybe we might play another half an hour or so. But yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Let's aim till
So
12.
I would
Yeah,
like
let's
to
see.
repair. I can repair with my Tinkerer's tool actually. Instead of using, I've used up all of
Thanks.
Lockjaw's self repair.
Gotcha.
So, Tink, check Lockjaw. It would be the same amount for his healing, right? In the repair.
Come again? Do
Uh,
you want to heal it?
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think he will be. I don't think in this current situation, you know that it's not possible to bring him back perfectly. So, and there's a chance it might not work. So, yeah, we can roll for that if you want.
yeah.
There's a good chance it might not work right
I
away.
would like
And
to
just
at least get him walking if that's possible.
okay, let me know any class feature that you have that are you able to fix it in a short rest? Is that a class feature?
No. I can just cast repair. I can just repair it with my Tinkerer's tool. Because
Give me the
because
blur.
it has the ability to do it.
Give me the blurb. I'll just read and confirm.
1 second.
Just share the
Oh, why
blurb.
am I rolling it? Where is Lockjaw?
But as you
Oh,
do
no, no, no.
that,
You can only cast mending on it. Okay, never mind.
yeah.
You can cast mending on it. If it died in last turn.
And I think for mending,
You need
it needs
Smith's
to have
tools.
some
Never mind,
HP.
never mind, never mind. I can't do anything.
And
I need Smith's
and I
tools for
think
this.
you need Smith's tools, and you also need it to have some HP to repair, I think. If not, you would have to cast a spell to basically do that. But
This is the thing. Wait, I'll just paste it in the chat.
yeah, like it mentioned, you have to spend one level one spell slot. If it's been 1 hour since its demise, and if you do that with the ability of first level spell slot, you will be able to bring him back to 2d6 2d6 hit points, which you will roll.
Okay, fine. Cool.
Yeah, so if you want, you could do that.
Yeah,
But
I
it
don't have
will,
Smith's tools, so it's not coming back. So yeah, sure. I thought it was
yeah,
Tinkerer's tools for some reason. I thought it was Tinkerer's tools. Anyway, should have bought that in the market. I'll do that when I get back.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, as you were mentioning about your stuff, he also pitches in, and yeah, Elvin, he just tells you that uh, from what I have heard, he was just a man before, and these folks experimented with some undead. I don't know. It was something like that, and in some time he was just like them, the beings that you fought,
Hmm.
mindless, husk seeking hunger.
Never
It,
seen
it was
anything like that.
nothing,
Whatever
and
it wasn't natural. Ah,
and I'll tell you, it wasn't the worst that I saw in there. The things that they have done to this granny over here,
she looks
I don't
tall.
think
She looks
I don't
well.
think I don't think I could have
Normal as all
taken
can be.
I don't think I would have been able to take what she took on herself each day. They whipped her, they tied her, they I can't put it into words the things that they did to her. And that's not even the scary part.
What do you mean you can't put into words? There must be some word in a dictionary that would represent it.
Like your friend over here, he points toward Renki. The worst thing wasn't the pain that was inflicted on her. The worst thing was, after all the pain, she did not make much noise. She did not cry like she made a cry right now. She took it and she never cried.
So she
That was the
absorbed the
scary.
pain.
She absorbed the pain. Maybe she thought that if she would not cry, they would get bored of her and leave her alone. But they would just come daily. I saw it for the last couple of days. They would prong her with their spear. They would chip away her nails. They would drop things on her hands, shards of glasses, and yeah, it was bad.
S- But technically bearable, right? Because she did bear it. No,
Uh,
just ignore me. I
I
was
mean,
just thinking. I was just seeking inspiration for a story, so I just wanted descriptions. So never mind.
Yeah, she survived, which is good, but I don't think any of us are the same people that we used to be a couple of days ago, and that's the side part. If you are not yourself, who you are we just this new version of ourselves? Is it just gonna be us trying to forget what happened to us? I was the lucky one. They did not bother much with us. They pronged in my veins. They I don't know what they did. Felt like something was biting into my skin, and they used something, and they took, felt like they were taking blood out of my veins, from my hands, from my neck and from my back. And there were times they would just lay me down, and it felt like they would, it felt like they were taking a part of me from behind. And it felt like my bone was leaking out of my back, and it felt
Need to either
sharp and it
speed up how you're
burned.
speaking or shorten what you're saying.
As she keeps saying this, I you see Renki immediately like go closer and closer, and she said, and what else did they do? Okay, bone. They removed probably some bone marrow, and they removed blood. Wow, that's interesting. What were they trying to do? This is interesting.
One of the guards called us the blood bags. So I guess they were just using us for the
Interesting,
for
interesting. So people don't use blood bags here in this world. Interesting. They directly use people transfer, huh? Interesting. Got it, got it. This world is full of surprises. I think it's a cultural thing.
if this is what a community or a culture does it, I don't want to be a part of it. I
What do you mean? My father used to do such things to me every day. That's how he showed me love.
My friend,
I think
it,
that's what love is.
I, I I don't think you've known anything else besides this this torture and pain that you went through, but
How
it's
dare
not
you say
supposed to be
that?
like that. It's
How
not
dare you
supposed
say
to be
that?
like that.
Renki knows
Your
101 jokes for 101 situations.
your
Renki, you tell her.
grand
I
your
do, I do.
grandmother your grandmother wasn't supposed to treat you like that. And I heard what you said, and that has made
My
you a
father.
really,
But yeah.
that no, at this point of time he mentions to Victor, he that has made you a very enigmatic and funny man. but
Oh.
but it wasn't supposed to be like that. You seem like a great man, but it wasn't supposed to go like that.
I was not supposed to be a great man.
Yeah, you are. I heard your jokes and I heard your stories. It gave me a smile and I forgot my pain. So
Right?
you,
I
you,
knew it. I knew
Yeah.
Delacroix had
You
a
didn't even
softie
read
inside.
Shrek, and you haven't even heard of Shrek yet. The moment we perform Shrek, everybody's gonna forget about all the pain they have. Shrek is
yeah,
the ultimate cure. Even
yeah, that
Elwyn is gonna stop being such a bitchy bitch.
yeah. I hope so. But that yeah.
Okay, okay,
Ara,
lady, listen, listen. I think
You know,
it's
you know,
enough.
elves don't actually sleep, but the way you keep going on about this Shrek of yours, it might just do the impossible.
Lady, we just.
This is Sebastian, Spencer's brother talking, not the lady.
Oh, okay, Sebastian, listen, I get it. Thanks for the information. I think we need to get going now because we need to find your brother. If not anything else, he must be crying in a ditch, waiting for your return.
Yeah, I think I can conjure up a little bit of strength to stand up. Yeah. Uh, how far is he? Uh, I feel so weak saying this. I want to meet my brother. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Great.
We have to wake these folks, but I am ready. Yeah. What do you want me to do? Yeah, I'm all yours.
Right.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Before I go, before we head off, I just want to like go to the tree area and just uh, see if it's sentient again.
As you approach the tree, near its branches, you see your book. It has been laid open. It's covered with roots that has enveloped it. The pages and the markings, they are the content and everything, they are covered by these roots and shrubberies. And yeah, the book is right there. Doesn't seem to be moving, neither the tree in the moment.
Oh,
It
um,
just laid in a stasis at one place, and yeah, the book seems to be opened with all the vines and everything just attached and leads to it in
uh,
certain way.
I speak to the tree. A tree person. I came back and we did a lot of killing up there. We saved a lot of kobolds. If not anything else, I think that's a win. Either way. But I see you have the book out. It's not inside you anymore. Are you done reading? Hello?
You stand there for a moment, but yeah, no voice comes from the tree.
I think he's tired. Leave him alone. He opened the door for us.
He did, he did. Oh, wait, you were talking in some other language, right? Maybe you
Mm,
could. Maybe he understands that. I'm not sure.
he does. He also understands common. I think the reason he's not replying is because he's tired.
Or maybe the other guy knows common and this one only knows. Oh no, they both spoke English. I
He's
mean,
an
Uh,
interpreter.
common.
the tree person, the one who spoke in this guttural voice, he only spoke in
Sylvan.
the language that Elwyn understood. You
Right.
got the essence of it, like how
Got it, got it.
yeah,
That's what I figured, yeah, okay.
yeah. There was one moment when the guttural voice was speaking, and you heard a common voice, which was in guttural.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I think it's the other guy who spoke common and this one knows only that. Whatever language you spoke. What was it again?
It is the language of the trees.
Oh, yes, the tree language. Maybe you might want to speak it?
I don't want to disturb him. He's clearly resting.
Okay. So, if that's the case, I'll. I don't know what to do with this rose though. I wanted to ask, but can probably
The
give it back.
no.
You know what?
It will. I'm sure the. I'm sure. How to say? Okay, I'm blanking out, man. I'm sure. The effect of it will become clearer.
Hmm. Okay. But does this mean I can take back my book? I'm not sure. I, I'll, 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 uh, I'll just keep the rose the black rose on the it's open right now.
Yeah.
And it's open to a certain page. I'm thinking
It's almost feels like the book is halfway opened.
halfway open, right? Okay. So I'm going to like put the rose in between the pages, and like, and keep it like a bookmark. Okay. And then I'll just flip the pages ahead just to see how much is left.
I would like to ask you, how hefty is the book? How many pages do you think the book has had?
Around it's a notebook, so around 200 250 pages.
It feels like around halfway.
It feels around halfway.
But
Okay.
as you are trying to come closer to it, it's also very apparent that the pages and the books are covered with these vines and roots. So you would think of flipping the pages, but it's not possible without hurting the book or the pages in the process. So it's like the roots have enveloped the pages, like I'm saying, around the book and the pages itself. So it's like, imagine someone has grasped their hand on book, right, and it has holded the pages along in its grasp. So it's something like that. So to flip the page, it you would technically have to tear the page off, halfway through the wine. So
Got it. Okay, so that
yeah.
what this tells me is basically this is how Renki interprets it. It's like, okay, wait. I think he's still reading the book. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get it back anytime soon. I have to make a full-fledged copy anyway. Ah, I have to spend more time during our travels to make that. But anyway, so okay. And I look at the tree and I'll hold the rose in my hand. I'll say, thank you, tree, for, I guess, protecting us. Kunja,
Give your
Mike,
mic a blowjob, dude.
Yeah,
bruh.
Kunj, what the hell, man?
Better.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
gone. Thank God. Okay.
Dodge of Mike.
So, oh no, stop deep throating it, man.
Mic, dude.
Is it bad again?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? It was nice until I messed it up. I just wanted to move a little, so what the fuck? Is it better now?
No, it's still happening for some reason.
God damn it. I'll move it.
What was that? Someday, Kunj has to fix that mic. I mean, he'll fix it when he gets a new laptop, though. Or a new PC. It'll fix
Yeah, I'm
itself.
trying not to go on a shopping frenzy and do stuff, man. It's gonna be. My issue right now is I want things to get fixed, but
You lost your mate.
hello.
Yes. Huh. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Better, I
Yeah.
think.
So
Yeah.
yeah, my issue is I just wanna pay someone and have them fix.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, oh, okay, never mind.
Bad again.
It's okay for a moment, and then suddenly it just starts again. I don't know.
Is it okay now? Better now?
Yeah.
Great. I'm not gonna fiddle with the wire.
Okay.
Even though it's almost on my navel and my crotch area, I'm just gonna let it hang wherever it goes. I hope it doesn't short circuit my PP. I just hope.
Okay. I don't make yourself
Yeah.
uncomfortable, man. Put it in a nice place, I would say. We'll wait.
I tried to do that 3 times and it failed. Let me do it again.
Yeah,
Let me.
do it again, yeah. I wouldn't want you to sit another 15 minutes just hoping to not get electrocuted.
Man, the other position, you guys are not able to hear me. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I think this is fine.
Okay. So, what I wanted to say was that I'm going to tell the tree that thanks for saving our butts out there and for closing the door and making it look like it's nothing there at all. I think that's gonna
Yeah.
help us get out of here.
Yeah, you say that.
And then I just walk out of the room with the rose.
You take the rose with you, right?
Yeah. I take the rose with me.
Gotcha.
I mean, it was an exchange, so I don't get the book back. I don't return the rose back. So if we're still reading it, then yeah, I'm taking it back.
You hold the rose in your hand and like it told you have
Kunj started again, man.
Oh my god.
bruh. Hello?
Yeah,
Better?
better.
I should not have tried to ease into it. Nope. Yeah, I think folks, let's as we're having this conversation, let's just say yeah. We should end the session a little bit early.
क्या हो गया भाई?
I don't know.
Some
Victor wants to go at 12, and I think my wire is fucking up. So instead of
Okay.
me trying to fix in the next 10 minutes,
Chill,
I think
chill.
that would be the time where Victor has to go. So yeah, I think
Chill. We can continue through the cave next session.
yeah, man. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to come at
Oh my
8:40.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
oh yeah, we definitely can't continue the session. Oh.
I
Yeah,
need to make a text box on my stream that headphones be careful, trigger warning or something. I don't know.
Might trigger PTSD. Yeah, someone who is some medical student who spent time in Ukraine would be
I
like,
have to
yeah,
be
I'm watching this stream.
considerate to
Yeah.
the stream viewers, man.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh,
Hey,
what the fuck
you
is
know
this
what?
humbug?
If somebody in Ukraine is watching this,
That's what he'll be hearing.
if somebody in Ukraine is watching this and they're
Yeah.
having a blast
If
looking
it's
at all of this
Yeah, if
from
it
there,
reminds
you
you
know,
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
It's all
win at
good.
that point. We'll be doing our
it's all
part.
it's all good. The chaos gods are listening to you. They are seeing the kind of the suffering that you're taking, and they are having a great time. So
Right.
yeah, it's fun.
I died.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's then end the session a little bit earlier. Delacroix wants to go, and I think there's some technical issues on my perspective. So yeah, let's
Cool,
end it a
cool.
little bit early
Yeah,
today.
sorry about these guys. Like it was like a surprise thing, so I can't really.
All good, man. All good.
Yeah.
Let's.
Is it just me or we lost him again?
Oh
45
yeah,
minutes.
okay, mute. Oh my god.
Me fucking again?
Yeah.
That again?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Then let's end the session.
Okay.
Right now, yeah.
Oh my god.
Have a great Holi, man. Have fun.
Happy Holi. Bye.
Happy Holi,
folks.
guys. Happy Holi.
Bye bye. Have a great day tomorrow. Bye bye.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's continue tomorrow, next week. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
All good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye
See you all
bye.
next weekend. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.